Sometimes you need enemies.
Yeah. Sometimes.
Before we pray, you know what? I'm looking for Judas to give him gift.
Judas.
I'm looking for him. If I see Judas, I will give him gift.
Yes, sir. Judas. Judas.
I'll give him gift.
Judas. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Judas is a correct man.
If I see Judas or his family, please help me look for them.
Hey, I want to see Judas.
I want to say thank you to Judas. And I have some gift for Judas. If Judas did not betray and sell Jesus, if Judas did not betray and sell Jesus, we will not smell resurrection.
Yes, sir.
We need Judas for resurrection.
Yeah.
If Reuben did not sell Joseph, Joseph will not enter Egypt, and without Egypt he can't go to the palace.
Yes, sir.
Listen, there are three kinds of enemies who are going to pray over. Number one enemy, listen. The enemy who are going to pray for God to approve. The first kind of enemy is the enemy, the stubborn and wicked enemy that want to see you suffer, tormented till you enter your grave. That enemy, we are losing them today. Number two enemy is the one you don't know God put in your life to use them to improve you.
Yes, sir. Judas.
The best engineers in the world today, they are from Israel. In the world, you know why? They learned that art when they were in Egypt. The Egyptians were oppressing them and said, from now you don't need laborers anymore. We are going to increase it. So from nowhere, God began to give them ideas.
Yes.
So they learned the art, the trade. What the enemy thought was punishment was actually training.
Yes, sir.
To take over the world.
All things work together.
Do you know that 80% of billionaires in the world are of Jewish heritage?
Yes, sir.
Or lineage? Are you aware?
Yes, sir.
In the world. But when the people of Egypt were tormenting them, they never knew. Then there is the third enemy you must learn how to manage.
The third.
Listen to this very carefully. In 1 Samuel chapter 30, the Bible told us how they came and raided the city of David, where David was put as a king.
Yes.
And the Bible said when they returned back, the wives and the daughters of David were taken. And the city was completely burnt down. And the Bible said, including David and the people, they wept until there was no strength left in them to weep. They wept.
They wept, sir. They wept.
The Bible said that at that point in time, the people were so embittered and disappointed in David that they tried stoning David. But the Bible said that David encouraged himself in the Lord. Then he asked Abiathar the high priest to get the effort. Then he inquired of the Lord and said, Lord, I am greatly distressed. And these people, they've passed vote of no confidence in me. So at this point in time, when the people no longer have confidence in me, and their confidence level is in the lowest, what should I do? If I pursue, I want to know, Lord, should I overtake? If I pursue, should I overtake? If I overtake, shall I recover? And the Lord said, pursue, overtake, and recover. Oh, somebody's about to recover everything.
I recover.
And it came to pass. And when the Lord said to him, go, that's what is important. And David took his men, soldiers that he had trained that were loyal to him. Part of his might, majority of them is mighty men. Then he went after the enemy. But he had no lead because they knew not where the enemy came from. He had no lead. Because in life, God will put some people to bring you to what He has destined you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
He can't direct you in everything.
Yes, sir.
He will direct you to the one that will bring you to your place
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
of rest and destiny.
True, sir. True, true.
Then while David was going, they were like people chasing wind, like people without direction, directionless people. But on their way, they met a dying Egyptian
Dying Egyptian.
who was part of the band that raided his people. And David picked him up on the way. And David did not kill him.
Not kill him. Wisdom.
He did not kill him. It's not every enemy you kill. There are some enemy you kill, you close your destiny. There are some enemy you kill, you close your destiny. They are enemy, but God, in His predetermined counsel, predetermined that man will be part of your destiny recovery.
Yes! Yes!
So I've shown you there are kinds of enemy that need to die.
Yes, sir. Teach us.
And David said, give him bread to eat.
Bread to eat.
And give him something to drink. And the Bible said when that was done, his spirit revived. And they stood up and they said to David, promise me you are not going to kill me. Enter into covenant with me. And David said, I promise with my God that I will not kill you. He said, I was one of the Egyptian guys that raided your place. But after we have looted everything, on our way I became sick. And my master abandoned me. Don't abandon people you fight with when they become sick.
Teach us, sir. Teach us.
Don't ever abandon people
Teach us, sir.
that go to war with you in their lowest moments. Don't ever abandon them.
Teach us, sir. Teach us.
Because they might become an instrument of your total destruction, where you will be hit below the belt, that you will never have chance to come back again.
You are a custodian, sir.
You will never have chance. You must understand this. People who suffer with you, don't leave them to die. Stand with them. Because there are many people, the reason why some rose, some have risen before and they fell again. They only know about themselves. But the people that suffer with them, when they have issue, they are abandoned. You stand with everybody. And stand with. Because that one might become a sharp tool in the hand of the enemy.
Yes. Yes.
They abandoned the guy. The same guy the captain abandoned was the one David, who is supposed to be the enemy of the people, took over. And David took care of the guy. And he said, promise me, promise it. He said, I will show you. That kind of enemy you don't kill. Is an enemy, but his position to take you to your place of recovery. Don't pray for him to die. You need the enemy. Is an enemy of circumstance. It's an enemy that did not even know why it became your enemy. There are people who don't know you. They are fighting you because of what other people told them. They are foolish enemies by circumstance.
Yes.
I will not only say they are circumstantial enemies, they are also foolish.